Gulfstream Innsbruck Model 26 RLS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a great first trailer for someone who is considering getting into camping. It's a great couples camper, no bunks. It's just a good soldier starter point trailer that has been fairly well kept. It's been used for sure, but it looks like it's been mostly park used. I don't see where it's been towed much. I believe I spoke with the previous owners of this briefly, and essentially they had this parked between their northern family members and southern family members, so this was kind of the middle ground meeting point. So, it's been used for, cooking late night dinners and sitting around the campfire and, playing some cards and shooting the breeze, basically. Doesn't have a lot of road use and abuse on it, so a lot of your, like your roof line and your fasteners and whatnot haven't been stressed in the process. Spare tires never touch the ground. It looks like because it's been parked, it's been easy for them to keep an eye on it and maintain it. The only thing I can estimate is it looks like where they had it parked was relatively sandy, but I mean, that's not a big deal. It needs a quick surface cleaning, basically, and then this one's ready to roll. Let me stand back here and give you kind of the overview of her. So 26-foot rear living with a big super slide. That's what's giving us all this extra space down here. And notice that we have the linoleum flooring from the entryway all the way through the bathroom up even here into the bedroom. Now that means this is far easier to clean. Just a quick broom and you can quick surface clean it. You don't need to necessarily go like the Swiffer route every single time. Your dinette can fold down into an extra sleeper if need be. You see we've got the nicer night shades going on here. There are windows on both sides of the slide to let in lots of light. You see that you do have full privacy when those shades come down because you have both valances and lambrequins, aka top and side boxing on those windows. This is a freestanding table. If you want to take this table outside and use it like a picnic table, you can do that. And in fact, that's exactly what a lot of folks will do. They will remove the table, keep it outside under the awning, maybe bring it in or store it at night so that the moisture doesn't cause it to swell. But then they just have a big open lounge here. Your sofa also folds open into a sleeper. Now obviously your dinette and your sofa are not like big adult sleeping spaces most of the time. It's just great like if you have a kid or grandkid briefly, something like that. If it's something you're going to sleep extra people full time, I'd really recommend looking at maybe one of our used bunkhouses or starter point, travel trailer bunkhouses there. The, upholsteries here, especially rear chairs. These are things I always like to spend some special time on to show you, how much was it really used and worn down. And you can see it's been sat in, but I mean, nothing's breaking down. Everything's still in good shape. There's lots of power outlets in this camper too. Whoever designed this did a good job. There's always a power outlet about 1 hour, holy cow, 1 arm's length away from anywhere you're sitting. Now, the original rear shade has been removed for some reason. I don't know. They had put up just a little residential curtain rod with some very thick, heavy curtains here, so you can still get lots of privacy whenever you want. So they did a good job of that. Little things. Again, it's a used camper. And remember, I'm being super nitpicky and showing you every little detail that it looks suspect. This is just where the chair in transit had rubbed against the slide-out fascia. Purely cosmetic, not a big deal, but so that you get an idea of exactly who we are, we went out of our way to show you that before we even met you. You didn't have to spend your $4 gasoline to drive 2.5 hours to our dealership to see stuff like that. We like to represent our inventory fairly and honestly. Up here you see we have almost like a residential, well not almost, it is a residential style CD DVD player, and they had done a nice job incorporating and reinforcing a nice flat screen TV mount here. But did you notice they did it in a way, they added this box framing back here so that they didn't have to modify or scar the original factory wall. If you don't like that, you could remove it and there would be basically no sign it was ever there. So where these folks did add things, they did it in a way that wouldn't affect the trailer long term, only benefit it while they used it. Like I said, lots of light and whatnot. Good kitchen storage, by and large. Now, this could be a kitchen space, cabinet space up here. They did utilize that for the TV, so it could kind of go either way, whichever way you want it, to utilize that. But again, extra power outlets, outlets over here right next to the door. Perfect cell phone charging station right there. Bam. Pardon the little chirping in the background. I had hooked a battery up to this to run the slide out. That means that like the little CO detectors are getting low and chirping at us. So extra power outlet, because this is electric griddle country right here. So good kitchen counter space, good cabinets, good storage. Not only do we have, I'm going to jump ahead briefly here. Not only do we have the normal his and hers wardrobes on each side of the bed here with the, oh look at that, original bedspread. And this panel is popped off, by the way, for easy access to like a winterization port, so don't have a heart attack about that. This time of year with a little bit of cold frostbite every now and then, yeah, it's actually good that that's there. We have a double his and hers wardrobe over here as well with 4 dresser drawers. So we have very good couples camping storage. What that means in English is that you will be able to leave this trailer packed. Now, this is pretty cool. They had added like a little custom razor to the stool here, so you do have a little bit taller stool facility, which is really good for folks that maybe have, you know, like limited mobility, you know, knees, back problems, something like that, and a skylight and power vent fan in the bathroom. Those are little things that are nice over time. You know, we peeked at the bedroom earlier, but I want to take one more quick look. Gigantic bedside stand over here with a very good amount of gap between the cabinet here and the countertop below. What that means is that when you wake up in the morning, your shoulder's not going to catch that corner. That's one of those things that until you go camping, you never even consider. So again, you first time folks who have never owned an RV, you don't know what you don't know. And that's why I put these videos together. I've seen a lot of videos where people are like, well, it's got a fridge, it's got a toilet, it's got a microwave. Every camper has a fridge, toilet, and microwave. Why do you want this one? What's advantageous about this one? That's the stuff you need to look at. And you need to go to a dealership where most of your people are campers. Most of our salesmen go camping. You know, like some people who own boats. Would you buy a boat from a guy that doesn't go fishing? You know, people who ride motorcycles. Would you buy your motorcycle from a guy that doesn't ride? Probably not. You know, there's definitely more to it than, gee, ain't it pretty and look at that price tag. You need a place with expertise and experience in their staff members who can assist you before, during, and after the sale. That's what we do here at Haylets. So give us a call. 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.